Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about how making more money changes your life. And this is something I don't think a lot of people are authentic about. I think maybe a lot of people have different opinions and haven't experienced life the same way I have, but I just thought I would bring you guys into my world, what it's like going from literally being a pool cleaner. I was making $500 a week to where our business is at now. And, you know, personally having months where I've paid myself over $100,000, which is pretty awesome to say, and awesome, you know, to be able to serve you guys in that way. But yeah, I mean, for instance, I'm sitting in a new house. I got a new office. It's a lot nicer than my old one. And I actually need to post that video on YouTube. I might splice it in here, we'll see. But yeah, I will. I'll show you guys the office where I started the business in. The shop that I built the business in and do all my videos from is pretty underwhelming. So yeah, I think it'll just bring a lot of transparency to the online space. I don't live in a high rise. I built all of this that we've done in our business right here, just in a shack in the backyard. And this actually used to be my grandpa's like shed. So like, as you can see, literally just like walk in and yeah, there's like tools and stuff out here, literally air conditioner. And then in the winter I had a heater, but yeah, just kind of open up in here and show you around. This literally is the spot, man, where I've taken so many sales calls right there. Obviously it's a mess now, but at one point it was pretty clean. But yeah, guys, so this is the house. Movers are gonna be here in the next like 30 minutes to hour or so. But yeah, I've recorded a lot of videos right here. Used to have my little light right there. But yeah, I just wanted to like bring some authenticity to my channel and to the space, because so many people, you know, like lease these like super fancy apartments and like lease these cars, and you know, I'm not against that, but I did it here and I think it's a pretty cool story. So yeah, welcome to the shack slash office. And compared to the one I'm in now, and I mean, it's great. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about making more money. Like, it's definitely cool, but I will say it's not like people paint it to be. I was sitting in my house earlier this morning and I felt kind of weird. Like, I woke up, and I'm sure you guys can resonate, like you just had like an off day. And I remember moving out of my old house into this one thinking, as soon as I get this new house, I'm never gonna feel that way in the morning, where you just kind of feel groggy, like you feel like unmotivated and you're just like, I don't have any vision right now. I thought by having a nicer house, it would solve that, because it'd be like a cool container for me to be able to, you know, have vision and do cool things in, have people over. And while it has been that, I've realized that all money does and is it doesn't really even change the foundation of your life. More so, it just changes the things that are built on the foundation. Let me explain. So whenever I was broke, I still spent my money relatively the same. I would still buy watches. However, I was buying $100, you know, Casio watches and Timex watches. Now you just take that 100 into ratio, and now I buy like $20,000 watches, but it's still a watch. Like, yeah, I like it, but it's the same way I used to think about the cool gold Timex or Casio watch that I got. And the same thing with the house. Is like, now I can just have a nicer house. But the thing that doesn't change is the person wearing the clothes, living in the house, wearing the watches. And not that I chased money. I don't think I chased money, but I do think that I maybe put it in a category where it didn't belong, because I thought that once I had this thing that I saw other people have, I would be happy, or some radical situation would happen. And I'm not saying money is bad by any means. Like, I've been able to bless a lot of people, been able to sow a lot of seed into the kingdom, to my church, things like that. But ultimately, I just want you guys to know how it feels on the other side, right? And I will say, money opens doors. I've learned that. Like, people that used to not, you know, want to hang out, like they'll start hitting you up. People, you know, I've had a couple people like ask for money, and I don't think those are bad things. But I will say this, like, if your pursuit is focused on money instead of your pursuit being focused on God or your pursuit being focused on impact, once you get the thing that you're looking for, I'm telling you, you're gonna come up short and feel empty inside. And yeah, I just thought it would be a cool video just to kind of talk about this a little bit, because I don't think I've ever talked about it, and B, I haven't seen anyone else either. So yeah, like if you're, I don't know, I'm picturing like 25-year-old, 35-year-old, you're, making good money already, and maybe you resonate to all the things I'm saying. Or maybe you're in the, beginning stages of starting your business and you're like, Brandon, are you saying that I shouldn't pursue money? It's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying in the coaching space, you're able to really marry your passion, your skill, and your purpose together. And a lot of times people build offers around something that they think will make money. Like I see all these people, they get into the coaching space and they immediately think that coaching other coaches on marketing strategy is the way to get rich. And I'm telling you, it's probably the hardest offer to do because you're competing with a lot of people, one of them being me, right? So I would say the best thing you could do is figure out what you're passionate about. For me, I love seeing other people walk in their purpose, right? Figure out what you're skilled at. For me, it was marketing, right? And figure out what you want to do purpose-wise. What has God called you to do? And whenever you can blend those three together, that's where the true financial success comes from, because it's not tied to a dollar amount. There is no dollar amount to where you become financially successful. I'm telling you, it just like keeps getting further and further away. So I would say, you know what is God calling you to do? How's he calling you to do it? Who's he calling you to do it for? And he'll provide for you the amount of money you need to make in order to do that. I will say that, like in America, like $20,000 a month, 15 to 20 is like bare minimum if you want to be able to like live a life where you're not worried about money anymore. What I found true financial freedom to be is every single time I go to the gas station, to a restaurant, to the grocery store, I don't have to look at the tab because it doesn't matter, right? That's where you can be in a place of financial success. It doesn't mean that you need to go get a private jet. It doesn't mean that you need to buy a Rolex. It doesn't mean any of that. Don't put preconceived ideas and stamp your idea of success based on like what I've done or what other people have done. Now, do I think you can scale your business? And you should, if you want to. Totally. Definitely know and think you can, and we obviously can help. But I would say ultimately, the whole point of this video is just to kind of remove the lie that once you make more money, you'll be happy. It's really not true. Like I promise you, it's not true at all. But there is a place where you have to get out of survival mode, right? If you're always behind on your bills, you have a bunch of debt, you're not making good money, you're stuck in a career that you hate, you've got to work your freaking butt off to get out of that place. Like that place sucks. And if you have even a halfway decent skill, a halfway decent mindset, and you're praying about what you should do, those three things are powerful. And I guarantee you can get to 10, 15, 20K a month in the world we live in with an online coaching business, right? Like 100% of the time, but it's gonna take hard work. And that's what I'm really speaking to is it's cool to chase the big numbers. Like if you're already a coach, cool, do it. But if you're just like, dude, I'm working a 9 to 5, I'm in private equity, I hate what I'm doing. It's like, bro, you gotta get out of that place, right? And it goes back to a short video that I just formed, risk versus reward. And people have a hard time taking risk because they equate risk to failure. Like, what if I fail? And what I do when I'm in that place is I actually go to that place and I sit there for a minute. Like in my mind, I'm like, okay, the worst thing that could happen if I quit my 9 to 5 and go all in on a coaching business, which I wouldn't even suggest you do. You can totally start your coaching business while you're working. But if you went to that place, you literally put in your 2 weeks notice, you have $10,000 in the bank, so you've got 2 months to live. 1 month if you buy a program or whatever, right? What happens if it doesn't work? Okay, you have to move back in with your parents. You barely make your car payment because it's on your credit card now, and people make fun of you. Go there. How do you feel? I think you'd probably feel better because you know you at least tried. So anytime I'm making decisions, I go to the worst case scenario and I'm okay with it. And that allows me to understand, okay, that's the worst case scenario and I'm okay with it. What's the best case? And then I look at the best case scenario. And to me, the risk seems worth it because of the reward, right? And because I know I'm being true to myself. So really, there is no CTA in this video. Just kind of wanted to rant about the idea that having more money will make you happier. It won't if you're not happy with the person that has more money, right? If you're not taking the risk that you know God's asking you to take, that you know you're called to take, no wonder you're not happy. It's because you're feeling like there's something for you to do and you haven't put your hand to the plow yet. So you feel stuck in like this in-between state of waiting. And there's a good waiting and there's a bad waiting. A good waiting is preparing while you're waiting on God to say, go. The bad waiting is whenever you're murmuring, you're complaining, you're not doing anything to get better, to get skills, to save up money, to work towards your purpose, right? So this video is really to the person who's been in waiting mode, not preparing. That's the whole point of this video, is you're always thinking when you get X, then you will do blank. And I'm telling you, you won't. So again, guys, just kind of wanted to share a little bit of my heart on this topic. I hope it helped just kind of see some transparency and maybe someone who's a little bit further along. But yeah, guys, I really love and appreciate each and every one of you. If you got anything at all from this rant, this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel. And if you want some actual tangible value to start or scale your coaching business, go dig around on my YouTube channel. There's a ton of other videos. If you want more clients from Instagram, you can click the link pinned on my YouTube channel. It's like a 25, 30-minute video. It's gonna break down exactly how you can run ads to get more coaching clients and scale your business. So thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll chat soon.